Yo guys, what's up? It's Starkiller. We is back with, well, the final video for Spider-Man. So, what will we be doing? Well, first of all, running for my life. But more importantly, we is finishing up a game. Oh. Oh God.
But loses her grip and falls when the ground trembles.
What the hell? I'm coming.
Yeah, he's dead though.
Just hang on.
Yeah, but he's definitely dead.
Norman must have sent a team after Harry.
They definitely did not make it out alive.
More than just players behind.
Leroy Jenkins! Oh, Shiza. Oh, Shiza. Ow. Ow.
Not leaving without that rock. The meteorite. Gotta get down there.
Well, I found it.
Oh no, very bad.
Get it sonically vibrated. Ow, 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 ow,
Looks like
ow,
the
ow.
meteorite's connected to the rest of the hive.
Pulsing tendrils suspend the meteorite.
Just that can also end the world.
MJ grasps its jagged surface. A craggy swirl glows orange on its front. She tugs, but tendrils wriggle from the meteorite to slither around her wrists. MJ recoils and fires a sonic shot. The meteorite breaks free, and the towering tree of tendrils shivers above her. MJ scrambles to the jagged meteorite.
Yeah,
and
that
sticks it in her backpack.
cannot be good.
Lip curled in disgust, MJ shakes off a tendril that attempts to cling to her wrist. She puts on her backpack. The slightly too large meteorite peeks out of it.
They're gonna be all over me. Time to go.
Oh crap. This is bad. Really bad.
The meteorite. It feels alive. Gotta get out of here.
Really bad.
If I get this rock back, it's game over.
Ah, shit, I can't see.
Please let this lead somewhere good. The sky. Almost out of this hellhole. Looks like my exit's just past that chopper.
Owie. Ow. Crap.
That ladder and I'm in the clear.
MJ ascends the ladder but looks up when the ground shakes.
Not good. Run!
Bursts in, knocking MJ back.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, crap.
Big guy. I should crank up the volume.
Not good, not good, not good, not good.
I can't go for the ladder with this thing still on me. Hey, I think that hurt it. Let's get the hell out of here.
Outside, Miles roundhouse kicks the symbiote in the face and grapples another. MJ rushes out.
Time to go, Miles!
Miles throws the symbiote aside and follows MJ as she sprints up the steps leading up to the bridge. Miles picks off more symbiotes as MJ mounts her bike.
You ready?
MJ grits her teeth and nods. She speeds down the street. Miles swings close behind her. In downtown, Peter soars on his web wings as Venom chases him through the shadowy night.
Pretty sure your +1 isn't invited to our high school reunion, Harry!
Peter looks back.
Harry!
Venom collides with Peter and grapples him. They exchange blows as they tumble through the air. The two crash into a school gym. Table displays surround the center court, and a sign at one end of the room reads, "Work for Oscorp."
This is where we became best friends.
Yeah. It is.
And now it's where we become brothers.
Venom floods the gym with symbiote tendrils.
Not
They
good.
snake through the floor and break apart
Like,
the walls.
absolutely not good.
Gym and the football field outside to suspend them high above the ground.
How does he encompass the field? I gotta understand, like, the... What is that thing called? The...
Join us.
Please! Remember everything we've been through! Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
We'll weep then.
crap. There's no one on. We were Jenkins moment.
Every single day after school! I've even slept over after your mom got sick!
We couldn't feel like that.
Gotta stay off the ground! When you lost her, that day on the football field, I was there! Always have been!
Until we got sick again. You abandoned us while we were fighting for our lives.
I was trying to save you!
Didn't feel like that to us. We're giving you a chance.
The only chance you're getting is, like, you know, getting squashed. Venom. Just saying.
Venom stumbles back. Peter moves up for another attack, but tendrils snare his wrists and ankles. As Peter dangles in the air, Venom ascends to him on a column of tendrils.
You want to join us?
Symbiote tendrils crawl over Peter's face.
We know it.
Tendrils occlude his spider suit, constricting him. But Peter thrusts them away with an anti-venom blast. Venom tumbles away as Peter falls free.
Why do you keep fighting us?
You're not giving me a choice! Yeah. Whoa, symbiote's dropping in. It's not working! Stay calm! Take them out one at a time! Brute force isn't working! Gotta be a better way! Gotta take those things out!
Crap. There's a lot of idiots. Ow, 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 ow. Barely gonna even phase him. New strategy.
We know what's best with you. For everyone. We gave you everything you ever wanted. And you threw us away.
I should have been better! I'm so sorry!
Then you replaced us with lives. We poisoned you against us.
Crap.
No! He saved me! Just like I'll save need you!
Crap!
We've never been good enough for you or Dad.
It's messing with your head, Harry! You're my best friend!
Then why don't you trust us?
Crap!
Trust you, Harry! If not that thing you're wearing!
You're very much a thing.
Or these guys?
Oh, great.
That didn't work. I could free Harry with more anti-venom. I'm coming, Harry.
And this.
Peter lands a heavy kick on Venom's chest. Venom leaps up after Peter and snatches him out of the air. They hold Peter by his neck while ascending on a column of tendrils.
It'll be over soon.
Peter attempts to channel anti-venom into their face, but Venom yanks his hand away.
Doesn't matter what you do to me. I'm never gonna heal the world with you. Not like this.
Venom's head snaps to look back towards Central Park.
The meteorite. You took it from us.
Clutching Peter tightly, Venom strains. From their back, a pair of bat-like wings sprouts and unfurls. The blood-red membranes are shot through with black tubules and have spiky bone protrusions on top. Peter goes limp in Venom's grip as they fly away from the school. MJ races and weaves between cars as Symbiote's trailer. Streetlights gleam off her helmet, and the meteorite peeks from her backpack.
I think the goo aliens are mad we took their stuff.
Yeah, well, they started it.
MJ kicks one foot out to stabilize through a sharp turn. She reaches the entrance to EMF and ditches her bike to roll to a stop on the sidewalk.
Let's get this to the accelerator.
With a heavy limp, MJ runs through the lobby. Miles webs up the entrance to barricade the symbiotes out.
MJ, you hearing that?
Venom crashes through the ceiling. Still carrying a listless Peter, they land and reabsorb their wings. Miles stares up at them. Venom hurls Peter through the atrium, and his limp body crashes through a balcony and slams into the accelerator. His limbs flop to the floor.
Pete!
Miles retreats into the atrium and shoots two webs toward an archway adjoining the lobby. He pulls, straining as Venom advances. The archway collapses, burying Venom under rubble. Miles swings toward MJ and Peter.
He's okay, right?
Let's just get him out of here.
Peter doesn't move. MJ scoops him up under his arms while Miles picks up his legs. They carry him away from the accelerator. In the atrium, the rubble shifts.
Go, Miles, I've got him. Go!
MJ drags Peter as Miles leaps into the atrium. Venom hovers with their re-emerged wings.
Where the hell did he get wings? You're not getting this rock, man.
Our future doesn't belong to you.
Trust me. Don't want your future. I made a promise, Harry, that I'd fight for you.
You don't care about us. You don't know us.
I know you talk to your mom, just like I talked to my dad. Remember? What you saying right now?
We are so close.
I'm not gonna let Pete down, Harry.
He'll understand. This is his dream too.
Crap.
Venom
So I'm gonna
recoils.
slow him down.
Snatch Miles with coiled tendrils, but Miles manages to kick them back. Venom slides through an archway near MJ, where she inserts the meteorite into the particle accelerator.
Miles!
Having pushed himself backward, Miles is trapped under the rubble.
Peter doesn't need you anymore.
Venom charges MJ, grabbing her hands when she aims a sonic shot.
He has us now.
They toss MJ aside, then jam one claw inside the accelerator. Symbiote tendrils worm their way over the meteorite and through the machinery. MJ scoots back to where Peter lies hidden. As tendrils creep along, the floor beneath MJ and Peter gives way. Columns of tendrils burst up through the atrium, forcing Miles to dodge. He swings up to kick Venom clear of the accelerator, and both tumble into the infested atrium.
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
You're holding Pete back.
You're not? Ow! You with the sonic waves! Let's not do that! Ow! You're definitely doing that.
You took him away from us.
Took him away. What the hell are you talking about?
In the forest. We remember what you did.
Harry! Man, that's the symbiote talking, not you!
You were jealous. That's why you pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete!
You think you're better than us, don't you?
Well, of course I do. Well, of course I do think I'm better than you. I don't have an alien symbiote!
Being on.
You know, it's like warping my brain!
Who's got to calm down? Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you. You can't see it now, but we're not so different, man.
Miles dodges and leaps to punch Venom,
It's
but they
fast.
manage to snatch the much smaller Miles. Venom leaps high to slam Miles into the floor. As Miles writhes on the ground, Venom grabs the meteorite from the accelerator and holds it above Miles' head.
We gave you our chance.
They slam the meteorite down, and Miles barely catches their claws. MJ winds up a throw.
Allie!
Miles catches a sonic burst. He jams it in Venom's maw. The explosion peels back the black symbiote, exposing Harry's face just as Peter wobbles to his feet.
Harry!
Pete? The symbiote regrows over him. Venom picks up the meteorite, then regrows their fleshy wings to launch up through the atrium ceiling. Peter and Miles each shoot a web toward them, dangling behind their flight path like threads in a breeze. Venom shoots a cluster of tendrils at Miles, immobilizing his arms. Miles falls. Peter lunges toward Venom. Peter holds on.
Give me back my friend!
We are your friend.
Peter presses his hand to Venom's head to channel anti-venom. Venom's wings go still, and they plummet through the air with Peter holding fast.
What's happening? Just hang on, buddy! Please, no. Leave him alone.
With a mighty punch, Venom knocks Peter off, then grabs his ankle. Behind them, a helicopter hovers into view with Miles perched on its tail. Miles webs the meteorite, then pulls until it slips out of Venom's grip. Venom swipes wildly at Miles, freeing Peter.
Go, Miles!
Venom dives and Miles drops the meteorite when they collide. Venom roars in his face. Miles swing kicks their jaw. Peter and Miles wind up punches. They strike Venom in the face. Miles pushes off to dive toward the ground and catches the meteorite. At EMF, MJ fends off symbiotes in front of the accelerator. Miles dives in and jams the meteorite in it.
You ready to finish this?
Almost.
Miles leaps atop the accelerator. Electricity arcs over the machinery and through his body, intensifying at his touch. Overhead, Peter yanks on Venom's wings to redirect their flight. Peter and Venom trade blows as they tumble through the air. Venom smashes Peter through a tanker truck. But Peter manages to gain the upper hand as they crash land on a street. Peter crouches on Venom's chest and channels anti-venom onto their neck.
Fight, Harry! Fight! I can't. I'm done. You have to...
Kill us.
Venom leaps toward a cathedral and scales it with her claws. Peter swings after. Venom perches on a cross and unfurls their wings. Venom dives toward EMF, but Peter grabs and holds them with white anti-venom tendrils.
Harry! Please!
Venom yanks apart the building Peter was anchored to and continues their flight. They crash onto the domed ceiling of EMF. Peter's suit mask recedes as he crouches on Venom's chest. He grips Venom's face, forcing the symbiote to recede slightly.
I'm done. Either way, Pete. We still have time? No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you.
In the atrium below, MJ continues shooting symbiotes as Miles powers up. Peter glances at them, then meets Harry's gaze.
Let's heal the world, Pete. Together.
The symbiote reclaims Harry, and Venom pulls apart the atrium dome beneath them. Venom and Peter fall. They both crash to the ground and debris buries Peter. Venom extends tendrils to snatch the meteorite, but Miles grabs and pulls at it with his webs. MJ turns to see Miles straining to maintain his grip. Venom reels in the meteorite. Just before it reaches their claws, MJ aims a charged sonic shot. Venom tumbles back. Symbiotes begin to overwhelm MJ as Peter struggles to lift the rubble off himself. Miles stuffs the meteorite into the accelerator and webs it in place.
We're in business!
A residual symbiote tendril on the meteorite surges out, pinning Miles to a wall. Harry manages to rip part of the symbiote away from his chest.
Now, Pete!
MJ shoots oncoming symbiotes, and tendrils swallow Miles' face. Peter kneels with a grimace.
Now!
Peter looks away as Harry writhes in agony.
MJ!
MJ hits a button, and the accelerator spools up. Peter keeps his hand pressed into Harry's chest, channeling anti-venom. Tendrils slither up Peter's arms as he grits his teeth. Peter squeezes his eyes shut, his face clenched in anguish. Shoulders heaving, Peter looks down. Harry lies freed from the symbiote, his eyes barely open. MJ catches sight of him. Harry manages to glance in her direction to meet her sorrowful eyes, but is unable to lift his head. Harry looks up at Peter and attempts a smile. With mournful eyes, Peter nods at his best friend.
I love you.
Harry presses his lips together to speak. His eyes drift closed. The particle accelerator explodes. A shockwave pulses out from the EMF building. It ripples through downtown, destroying the hive tendrils enveloping the densely packed buildings and streets. Swarms of symbiotes chase after civilians. As the shockwave washes over them, the symbiotes rupture, freeing dazed civilians who stumble to their feet. In the wreckage of EMF, sparks and flames spew from the particle accelerator. Debris lies scattered around the remains of the atrium, and small fires lick along its borders. Knocked on his back, Peter hurries to get on his feet. He surveys the room and sees Miles wincing as he pushes debris off of himself.
We did it!
Nearby, MJ pushes herself upright.
Yeah.
MJ gives a wan smile, but it dies when she sees the sadness in Peter's eyes. Peter rushes to where Harry lies motionless. He kneels, gently shaking Harry's chest. MJ dashes over to join him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Miles stands but keeps his distance. MJ gently cradles Harry's head while Peter frantically rocks back and forth. MJ rubs Peter's back as they both look down at Harry's face. Their eyes are clenched with grief. Along Miles's hand, bioelectricity begins to spark.
Give me some room.
Peter and MJ look up as Miles approaches. Confused, they both scoot back.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I gotta try.
Miles lowers his hand toward Harry's chest. Harry's body jolts. MJ and Peter shift uneasily.
Come on, Harry.
Miles flexes his hands as he takes several breaths, then reaches toward Harry again. Miles zaps Harry's chest. Harry's eyes dart around before rolling back as he falls unconscious. Peter looks up at Miles.
Thank you. Gotta get to the hospital.
With a gentle swiftness, Peter gathers Harry in his arms and carries him away. Outside of the EMF building, an Oscorp helicopter arrives. Norman gazes anxiously out of its open side as an ambulance pulls up. With his mask on, Peter walks toward the ambulance with Harry in his arms. Peter slows, then falters. He drops to one knee as Miles arrives to help. EMTs rush out of the ambulance, deploying a gurney. Together, Miles and Peter lift Harry onto it. The helicopter touches down beside them, and they all shield their faces from the wind. Norman rushes out and jogs to where Harry lies on the gurney.
Harry.
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
Norman's face clenches with rage as he looks at Peter.
What have you done? What have you done to him? I'm sorry. I'm coming with you, wait.
Norman clambers into the back of the ambulance where Harry lies with his hands on his chest. Two EMTs close the doors. Peter's gaze is fixed on the ambulance. Miles stands with him and places a hand on his shoulder. MJ appears at his other side and takes his hand. Later, a doctor stands at Harry's bedside.
There are traces of brain activity, but his chances of coming back are very slim.
Norman touches Harry's pallid face with the back of his hand, then straightens.
Just keep him alive.
In Harry's lavish bedroom, Norman knits his brow as he looks down at his son. MJ and Peter sit on nearby couches, both wearing street clothes. They fidget with their hands in their laps. Harry's cane leans against the end of the hospital bed. As the doctor leaves the bedroom, Norman picks it up and turns it over in his hands. He walks to a nearby window with a view of the city. He swings the cane at the glass. Peter and MJ bolt to their feet and shuffle toward the door. Norman's lips curl in a snarl as he smashes the cane against a desk. Peter glances back as he leaves the room.
Why?
Norman tips his head back toward the ceiling, then he drops the cane. He looks at Harry with a deeply furrowed brow, and his expression softens. Norman's lips flutter as he leans heavily against the hospital bed. He pulls out his phone.
Get the G serum ready. ASAP.
Norman's eyes never leave Harry as he hangs up and pockets his phone. He leans in close, gently touching his son's face. His brow furrows deeply as he looks at Harry's closed eyes.
For the last few years, tragedy has tried to tear the city apart. But we somehow kept going. We battled sickness, evil, cataclysm. We are tired, anxious, stressed, numb. But we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal. We're all ready to return to normal, but what is normal? What if it no longer exists?
In Peter's house, MJ sits before a laptop.
Over the last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you? In this ongoing series, I will be talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new thoughts and feelings. I hope you'll join me on this journey.
She gives a slight smile.
This has been Mary Jane Watson, and you're listening to The New Normal.
MJ publishes the podcast. A co-signed mortgage application sits nearby. In the kitchen, Peter flips a wheat cake. Haley and Miles sit across the dining table from Rio and Genki.
So, what's the difference between wheat cake, pancakes, and flapjacks?
Episode 1, done.
Nice. I don't know.
Ooh, are these good to go?
In a minute, I want to show you something first.
Okay.
It has molasses in it.
Oh.
Yum, I'll take those.
MJ hands off a plate of wheat cakes to Rio. She returns to the table and they all continue conversing as Peter leads MJ outside with a smile. Outside, a feast worker loads boxes into the back of a truck. She looks up as Peter and MJ walk along their front porch.
Thanks again for the donation, Peter.
Peter waves. The partially destroyed front wall of the house is covered in tarps and plywood. Peter hops down over a damaged portion of the front porch, then offers MJ his hand to help her down. MJ grins as she accepts it. Together, they walk up the driveway toward the garage as the feast truck drives off. Peter lifts the manual garage door open. He wears a sheepish smile and sets down his phone as MJ grins at the small room.
Pete.
A huge whiteboard on the back wall has the words, Emily May Foundation, written in dry erase marker. Photos adorn shelves along another wall, including one of Peter posing with Aunt May and another of Emily. They both look down at Peter's phone. An FNSM notification is requesting Spider-Man's help. Peter shifts from foot to foot, but grabs MJ's hand instead. She beams up at him.
Have you talked to Miles about...
Not yet.
Peter shifts and blinks nervously. Miles lands in the driveway, his mask in hand.
You ready? Miles.
MJ gently pushes Peter forward.
I've been meaning to talk to you about some... I mean, I have been talking to you all the time. It's great to talk. So many good talks. I just haven't been talking to you about what I should have been talking to you about.
Pete,
Wait, let me start again.
I got this.
With an easy smile, Miles sweeps his hand toward the neighborhood.
All of it. Go be Peter Parker for a while.
He playfully punches Peter's shoulder.
Are you sure? It's a big city.
I can handle it. As long as I can still call you for advice.
You don't need it.
They embrace tightly. MJ watches with a wide grin.
Maybe not now, but there'll come a time.
I'm here for you. Always.
Hey, bro.
They fist bump. Miles shakes MJ's hand.
See you.
Miles dons his mask and swings off. Peter's smile turns slightly sad as he watches him go. MJ takes his hand. They stand side by side in the driveway. Peter turns to MJ and pulls her in close with a hand around her waist. They press their lips together for a long moment. MJ gently cups the back of Peter's neck, and they gaze into each other's eyes. They both smile. Sunlight streams over Emily's white hawthorn tree planted in the front yard. A cluster of May blossoms encircles it.
Well, that was fun. I think since this video was kind of shorter, I think I'm gonna, like, you know, do, I don't know, one of the side missions, maybe. If you guys like that, then, you know, let me know in the comment section and I'll do more of that. So we finished the game on PC. I don't even know what game to do now, honestly. I got The Last of Us. I could do that on PC. Part 2. I could do that. Past that, like, but I'd have to, like, delete games off my hard drive, and that's, like, a whole thing. So
HONEYHITMAN. I like playing COD, but I like off-screen.
that Black Suit Spider-Man? I don't know. Not really much talking that I can really do in this. I don't even really know like what to talk about. I'm kind of like sitting here, just like that. I don't even know what to talk about, frankly. Oh my god. I gotta remember to fill her in on how to stream live for Twitch.
In a long, dark hallway, a pair of shiny black dress shoes stride past. Norman Osborn enters a row of cells at the Raft prison, wearing a pinstripe black suit and green dress shirt. He stops before the first cell, his face drawn. Norman gazes through floor-to-ceiling glass to see an inmate in an orange jumpsuit. Their hand trembles while attempting to write in a small book.
What do you want?
Norman shifts his shoulders and blinks.
The Spider-Man. You know who they are, don't you?
Why?
Norman shakes his head and his lips flutter slightly.
They ruined my son.
The inmate, Dr. Otto Octavius, closes his book and stands. Octavius is a portly white man with square glasses and a receding hairline. He faces Norman and approaches the glass.
Good. We all have to experience loss. Even you, Norman.
Octavius scowls, his eyes sharp under a heavy brow. Norman glances at the book tucked under his arm.
What are you writing?
Octavius holds the book in both hands, then fixes Norman with a piercing stare.
The final chapter.
In their apartment, Miles sets the table as Rio cooks in the kitchen. Miles wears a collared sage green shirt layered over white sleeves. Miles goes to the front door. He dusts off his sleeves, then straightens before opening it. Haley stands in the doorway wearing a sweater with a checkerboard pattern in contrasting shades of pink. A purple collar necklace rests over top. She smiles as she enters.
Haley, hi. Hope you're hungry.
Starving.
Food's almost ready. Why don't you go show her your essay? You worked so hard on it.
Rio makes a shooing motion. Miles wears a bemused smile as he leads Haley down the hall. Miles's room is slightly cluttered with books and papers. A basketball hoop hangs on a wall, and notes are pinned to a corkboard. Miles motions to his laptop, but Haley remains focused on him.
So, what's this about?
Some guy in Harlem. Probably seen him volunteering in the city, helping out his city council mom, and trying to live up to his hero dad.
I like that vision of that person.
Yeah.
Haley's eyes breeze over the laptop screen and settle on a nearby mannequin with Miles' spider suit. Over its shoulders hangs the black and white striped scarf she gave him.
You're not wearing a suit?
Haley walks over to it. A soft smile blooms on her lips as she removes the scarf. Miles grins nervously as she walks up to him, then bows his head so Haley can drape the scarf over his neck. Her hands linger on it, trailing the fabric over Miles's chest. Miles closes his eyes and takes a deep breath before looking at Haley with a smile. Haley pulls on the scarf to draw Miles in for a kiss. Miles jolts away, his posture stiff as a board. Haley shakes her head slightly. In the entryway, Rio adjusts her hair. She smiles as Haley and Miles stand behind her. Rio opens the door to an Asian man wearing a blazer.
Hi. Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
She fingerspells.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Oh, and this is my daughter, Cindy.
Cindy gives a hesitant, fluttering wave.
Together, complete. You want 3,000 XP. Congratulations, you have finished the main story, but both Peter and Miles are still available to continue the adventure. You can also revisit previously completed missions with mission replay in the pause menu, or start a fresh adventure with ultimate difficulty or new game plus. Good luck, hero.
What's up, New York?
2, where have you been? Bebop 2 of 8, cultural museum.
There's more Mysteriums out there. You should check them out.
Welcome back, Dana Club. We survived the impossible. Drove back a friggin' alien invasion. And we did it together as heroes. Spider-Man led the way, and every day New Yorkers rose to the challenge. Today I am so pleased to talk with one of those heroes. Author, journalist, and avid motorcyclist. Please welcome Mary Jane Watson. Thanks, Danica. Please call me MJ. MJ it is. So, I ate up your book about Symkaria in a single sitting. Thank you for giving this to the world. It's so important. I heard we're going to get even more of your words in the form of a new project. Can you tell us more about it?
Happy to. I've been thinking a lot about what's really important. Nothing will make you rethink your life like a citywide alien invasion, right? Relatable. And I realized how important the truth is. I started a podcast called The New Normal. I don't know where New York is headed, but I'm looking forward to finding out. With all of you out there. I want to be honest and report what's really happening in the city. Straight up. No exaggerations, no clickbait, you know?
I know exactly what you mean. When you let that junk creep in, it takes over the truth. Warps it into something else, like a
symbiote.
Mary Jane Watson, everybody. Any last notes you'd like to leave us with?
Stay safe out there. Oh, and if you have motorcycle insurance, make sure it includes a villain damage clause. I could feel the pain in your voice there. I'm working through it.
Danica Hart and Mary Jane Watson, signing off.
Triangle button, change clothes. Triangle button, change clothes.
In a park.
So the phone number on the impounded truck was the pre-1970s kind with letters. Harlem 74321. Did the truck that got away have the same one?
Miles and Rio sit on a bench.
Yeah. But I'm not sure I'm following.
Pre-1970s trucks were terrible polluters because they had no catalytic converters. My office did an initiative to get them off the roads. So there are now very few old trucks in this neighborhood.
Sunlight streams through trees. Subtitles. If we just had a way to track them down.
I got an idea. Nice work, Ma. Back in business.
Rio grins at Miles as he dashes off. Later, Miles wears his spider suit and crouches on an overlook in the same park.
If Miles right about those trucks, they probably left behind some kind of residue.
Hey, Miles. I heard there's a scar-studded gala at the museum.
If I find the missing pieces, yeah.
Never been to a gala before. Do you wanna go? Thought you'd never ask. What should I wear? Pierce black, Loki glam?
Bro, let me focus.
Right. Good luck.
I can't believe people would do this. I was so excited about this exhibit. The whole museum, really. Look, this is an unfortunate situation I'm in here. I mean, you know how much I care about protecting the collective history of this community.
I do, which is why I hope this won't derail your support.
Darren talks to Angela.
Okay, let's see if those trucks left anything behind.
Spider-Man's here. Spider-Man, any news?
Working on some new leads. I'll let you know.
Well, I've got business to attend to, but you know my feelings. For me, it's about preserving the history at all costs.
This looks like it could be something from a prehistoric heist truck. Smell that sulfur. Definitely from an old engine. Maybe I can isolate it further. To identify the substance, need to get rid of the contaminants.
Hey, Spider-Man. We know you're helping on this. You're good.
Thanks. Oops. Don't want to remove that. Let's try that again. Gotta avoid destroying the anchor nodes. No, that's not right. Need to get rid of the contaminants without removing any anchor nodes. Got it. Aromatic hydrocarbon. This will never make it through a catalytic converter. Hey, Ma. You were right. That truck was so old, it left a unique contaminant in its wake.
Fantastic. Can you track it down?
On it as we speak.
I suddenly have hope we might really be able to find everything, pull off the gala, and save the museum.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One thing at a time.
Okay, I know. Well, be careful, and let me know what you find.
In a back alley, a masked thief speaks into a phone.
Sorry, couldn't hear you. Anyway, we delivered everything we had. The rest of it fell off the truck.
You better frickin' find it!
I understand, sir. We'll keep looking for the last item.
The thief hangs up and turns to his compatriots.
He's stiffing us. What did I tell you?
No. He'll pay when we deliver the saxophone. Saxophone. I think you know where. Settle down, idiot. This guy's loaded. Just need to make him happy.
I'm gonna go find that guy and take my money. You're gonna blow the whole deal for all of us.
I'm with him. Let's go find him and demand our cash. You guys have no patience.
Triangle button, red strike takedown. Triangle button, red strike takedown. L2 button, triangle button, red strike take. L2 button, triangle button, red strike takedown. L2 button, triangle button, red strike takedown. L2 button, hold, triangle button, red strike takedown.
Did you really think you seen the last of me?
How the hell did the spider find us?
More friends? Let's go.
Come on, guys! Get the spider punk!
Seriously? That's the best you could do? Just sit your corner. Okay? Cool. Nope! Eat crowbar! And you eat wall. And you too eat wall.
Okay. That's all of them. Let's open up that truck and get the rest of those museum pieces. Empty. They must have already given their boss whatever was in here. All roads seem to lead to that guy. Sounds like somebody's phone.
Triangle button, check phone. Right stick, rook, boss, Charlie Parker's saxophone. Right boss, not paying me for anything without it. Right
Okay.
stick, rook.
So there's something out there they're still looking for. So I found the second truck. It was empty.
Oh no.
But they lost one of the pieces somehow. Charlie Parker's saxophone.
Oh, Miles. Head over to C.J. Walker Park.
Okay. Why?
One of our interns said she heard a guy talking about a saxophone he found. I didn't believe her at first. She's kind of a bochichera.
If it's the one these guys lost, their boss seemed really interested in finding it.
As he should be. Charlie Parker's a legend. That saxophone is priceless.
Who should I look for at the park?
I don't have a name. They said a trumpet player was talking about it.
Trumpet. Got it.
Thanks, mi arañita. Let me know what happens. Te quiero.
Crap.
Gotta change clothes first. Don't want to disrupt the festival. Okay. Where is this trumpet guy? This place looks a lot better today than it did when Fisk and his crew took it
Miles.
over. Steph, what's up? You here with Gloria?
Nah, she's working.
I just got here. Was looking for a trumpet player. You seen one anywhere?
Yeah, Teo is here, playing his trumpet.
Teo plays trumpet?
Mm-hmm. I think he was over near that far gate.
Great. Thanks, Steph. And say hi to Gloria for me.
Miles, how you been?
Good. Busy. How's business at the barbershop?
Booming, my friend. How you liking those locks?
I like them. Took my mom a little while, but I think I won her over.
Ah, well, just keep twisting. But they're looking good.
Thanks. See you around.
Thanks, everyone.
Hey, Spider-Man.
Hey, Miles.
Teo! Sounding good, man. Wow, I didn't know you played the trumpet.
I dabble. Hey, I was actually gonna call you. When I was in Keynote Music this morning getting my horn fixed, some kids brought in a sax they found on the street. I was thinking it could potentially be the one from the museum. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I'm trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, 100%. You talking about Keynote on Cathedral?
Yeah, talk to Eugene.
Thanks. Headed there right now. Trumpet sounds great, bro. Hey, Ma. Found the sax. On my way to pick it up now.
Ay, bendito. Angela will be so relieved. This just might save the museum.
Hey, did you know Teo played the trumpet? He's pretty good, too. Had an audience and everything. The whole park was bumping.
Precisely why this museum is so important. Music enriches our community and brings it together.
Is that my mom or Councilwoman Morales talking?
It's both. Ten cuidado, amigo.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good.
Hey, Spider-Man! I was about to put an alert in your app.
What happened here?
A couple of creepy guys just dragged Eugene out here. Definitely wasn't right. They went that way.
Thanks. I'll check it out. Let's scan for any clues here. Sledgehammer? Oh, these guys meant business. Better find Eugene fast. Scuff marks. Looks like Eugene might have been dragged that way.
You guys definitely don't know how to write music.
Miles helps Eugene to his feet.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
You okay?
A few bruises are okay, as long as they left me my keys. Here, take these and open my trunk.
Miles walks over to a sedan. Miles opens its trunk and lifts out a polished alto saxophone. Its brass body and silver bell gleam as it catches the light. Eugene walks up, smiling and pointing to it animatedly.
Charlie Parker saxophone. That's the real deal right there. I was getting ready to return to the museum, and those guys busted in.
Miles turns the sax over in his hands.
He used that to record his masterpiece, Ornithology, 1946. You a Bird fan?
My dad was. I don't know much about old music.
Miles hands Eugene the sax.
Oh. When you hear an MC today, use syncopated accents, stress the offbeat, flow in and out of the rhythm. Ain't nothing but bebop.
Miles straightens and nods.
I'll have to listen a little closely next time.
I'll get this back to the museum right away. Then I gotta call my insurance company.
Okay, thanks, man.
They shake hands. Eugene gives a loose salute as he leaves. Miles hops up to a fire escape and crouches upside down on his underside as he examines the thief's phone.
I could get into the phone these guys were using to communicate with the mastermind.
Miles types on it as he absent-mindedly swings to another building. He crouches on its brick wall, the city tilted sideways behind him.
Wow. All zeros is a number equivalent of password as a password.
Miles sends a text, recovered the saxophone, and immediately receives a response.
Just a midnight rendezvous with a criminal mastermind. No biggie.
A text from Boss instructs him to bring it to the roof of the Phoebus Theater at midnight. Miles pockets the phone and lands outside of the Keynote music shop.
Can you smell the change in the air? It's fresh and clean. A new day for this world. Staring down the face of the apocalypse offers a new perspective on life. Time to let go of old grievances. Rearrange priorities. While the world waited with bated breath to see if they would be next. New York stood tall and held the line. We did not acquiesce. After we take a moment to celebrate the freedom we fought so hard to retain, we must then turn our sights to the people responsible for putting us in harm's way to begin with. I'm talking about Oscorp and, of course, the Spider. You're going to hear a lot of conflicting reports and lies surrounding the events of last week, but let me assure you, this is still just the facts here. So let's lay them out. Spider-Man was seen wearing a black suit. Then a monster appears wearing a similar suit. Then our proud city is overrun by similar monsters. Oscorp is claiming it's Spider-Man's fault for stealing Oscorp's research. That doesn't surprise me. But Oscorp needs to be held accountable for creating these damn creatures in the first place. This is what happens when corporations try to play God and individuals overreach. Of course, hoping for legal ramifications for wrongdoers is like hoping for an ice cream shop in the desert. We must not forget where the blame lies. We can't forgive either. But for now, enjoy life. We're lucky to have it.
Who's this? Time to take down the boss of this operation and find the rest of those museum pieces. No one here yet. I'll just hang for a bit until the party starts.
You were supposed to pay us on our last delivery.
You'll get paid when I get everything. Where is it?
Where is what?
Lewis said you were bringing the saxophone.
On a rooftop.
Lewis said. Lewis got picked up by the cops. You don't got no saxophone.
You set this meeting up!
No, we didn't. Now where's our money?
Where is the saxophone?
Miles watches them.
Darren? The big donor from the museum? Better bust up this party and have a talk with him. I should get the whole bunch wrapped up before they hurt someone.
Oh crap, I done messed it up. Dang it! So much of that is what it is, I guess.
I was just trying to get the stolen things back to the museum. That's not true. I can explain.
That's gonna have to be a longer conversation. A gift for me?
Not even close.
That seems to be all of them. Let's get to the bottom of this with Darren.
Darren clutches his side and looks up.
Oh, thank you, Spider-Man. I assure you, there's a very reasonable explanation.
That seems extremely dubious. Wait till Councilwoman Morales hears you were involved in this.
Leon's here! Time to exterminate a spider!
Darren, stay back.
Thieves on a neighboring rooftop pull out a rocket launcher.
Oh, great.
We got this! We got this!
Seriously? Owie.
You don't want more.
Trust me, you don't either.
Darren? Are you kidding me? He was right here. I still have his number. Sounds like he's close.
He just like run to the stop sign? Yep, he did. Dude, terrible driving.
Who is this? Is this Lewis?
Darren, stop the car!
Spider-Man? Can you at least stop these guys chasing me?
You weren't trying to retrieve those things. You were the one behind the robbery in the first place.
I care about these objects.
You pretended to care, and then stole from the museum. It's this community's history.
It's my family's history. I don't expect you to understand.
I don't think I'm the one who doesn't understand. Let's get these other bad guys out the way first. Gotta stop this.
Hi!
Guys behind police are on their way. Gotta catch up to Darren.
Are you still there? Look, my father was one of the most successful music producers ever. He produced half the artists in that museum.
Good for him. Now stop the car and tell me where the rest of the pieces are.
Miles lands on the car.
Not today, Darren.
What?
Darren swerves, but Miles holds onto the roof. Miles reaches down to tear off the door, then flings Darren out of the driver's seat. He leaps into the car as it swerves out of control. He stops just short of a wall.
Whew. Glad I remember which one was the brake. Should probably get my license one of these days.
Miles swings to where Darren is webbed up to a wall.
Just so I get this right. All that talk of supporting the museum. All Angela's time you wasted asking about operations and security. All lies. So you can learn how to steal the collection.
Fight them, no.
Miles yanks Darren down to the sidewalk and stands to face him.
I'm sure you do care about this music. But those things don't belong to you. They belong to this community.
Let's go, sir. You're under arrest.
A police officer pulls Darren's hands behind his back and escorts him off. As Darren glares, Miles gives him a fluttering wave, then shakes his head. Rio and Angela stand at a podium.
This event would not have been possible without our wonderful curator, Angela, and this entire community. The way we pulled together to recover the stolen items is nothing less than amazing.
Okay.
Miles looks around.
Thanks to every one of you for saving the museum.
And thank you, Rio Morales, our city council person, who championed this event so tenaciously. Rio was a
Hey, I heard you found the missing saxophone.
Yeah, we got the hold it. Bird coats miracles from that hunk of metal.
My dad was a big Charlie Parker fan. He'd be happy to know the sax is here for everyone to appreciate.
And maybe lead them back to the music. Music is magic.
So basically, Bebop let musicians show off. Eugene was right. That is what MCs do. Gonna listen a little more closely. I should finish looking around before I go talk to Ma and head out.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Rio spots Miles and extends both her hands to grab his.
Angela told me the museum has a record number of new memberships.
Seriously?
You're gonna be okay.
They hug, both smiling brightly.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ma.
Rio leans in conspiratorially.
Now hear me out. What if we really teamed up on the next one? I can get my own suit.
Ma!
Subtitles.
Maybe.
Something with sparkles?
Ma, stop. Stop. Stop it. Get out of here. Dance with her. Show me how to salsa.
The light from the displays of the music history exhibit casts a warm glow as Miles dances with his mom.
Alright guys, I think it's gonna be it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Laters.